Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. Oh yeah.
TigerTails Radio. Be part of it. Chat in the Discord server and talk directly to the hosts. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk now.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio.
Hey.
I am TK. I'm the disembodied voice that's in the corner of the room that you can't see. Ha ha ha. But of the people that you can see, there is a Xavier.
Hello, everybody.
And there is also a Hedgington.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello to you too. And how are we all tonight?
Yeah, not too bad. I am
Yes.
feeling good.
Good. But without an echo this week, he has injured his back and therefore will not be appearing on this week's episode.
Oh, dear.
Yes, that I have injured my back, so therefore I cannot talk to you via a microphone.
Oh, because his computer chair is not as comfy. And also, being in back pain is rather distracting. I know this from experience.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
your entire body just hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, nowadays.
Yeah, back pain is a pain in the ass because it's like take painkillers,
More
try
pain
and
in the
find
back.
Actually, yes, pain in the back.
No, it's take
Closing the name.
painkillers and try and find some position that isn't
Yes.
murder, and
Yeah.
that's always like
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Or when you've just twanged your back and it's a case of, hey, can you help out? Fuck you and die.
No. I can't even lift this coffee cup. I can't even lift this.
Yeah, it's like walking around on a stick. Not with a stick, on a stick.
On a stick. Very much close. Yeah.
But anyway, yes, it is show 29 of this season, and we are approaching the end of June 2020. Halfway through this year, hopefully by the end of
29th.
it, everything will be great.
And if you're
the
keeping
29th.
count...
Is it? Good grief.
It's the 29th and it's the 29th.
Whoa.
Show 29 on the...
How the fuck did this happen?
Wow, that's quite cool.
Eventually the stars must align. Eventually they must.
And it's show number 938 for those keeping count.
Hey! Surprise!
Well, it's hardly a surprise. We have mentioned it a couple of times. Although we're not at 1,000 yet.
No.
That
No,
is
we
gonna
are
be-
quite away from that.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
gonna be
it's taken...
shows.
Was it taken? 16 years to get to like 900 and something?
Well, it's taken us 937 shows to get 938 shows, sorry, to get to this point. So
Yes.
Yeah. But 365 of those were in 1 year.
Yeah.
That
All
is
the
true.
others
We've
were
had
in another... Was it?
12 seasons, 1 season of 365, and 11 seasons
Of
of
52.
52
No.
No?
season 2 had 36 episodes in it
Oh.
because equipment failure and stuff, and we just gave up and went, fuck it. And so it died until we were able to repair everything and get things back up and running.
Died a death.
And then
That was the
season 3
theme.
began. However, the last episode of season 2 was the second Gunchathon.
Ah.
And that was where we gunged 10 people. That was a fun night.
Oh, good time.
I'd like to be able to do something like that again, because that was quite fun.
Yes,
And
that
the neighbours
not
didn't
right
kill
now.
us, which was quite cool.
Yes.
And the what?
The neighbours didn't kill us.
Oh, thankfully, yeah. Well, that's because we had Sue, who we got on with quite well,
Yeah.
and the others who just didn't talk to us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I remember when we were playing SingStar Queen.
Yes.
And Sue texted us.
And said, "Don't give up your day job, boys."
lads. It was like, oi!
I think that was one of the after work fuck it evenings.
Yeah, and Sue was one of those people who you can invite round for a drink and she'd probably come and you'd have a
Yeah.
good time.
Well, we did. We invited her round for what was it? We had a party or something, didn't we? And she
Yeah,
popped round
we
for
had
it.
several because there was the Halloween parties.
which I used to organise.
There was Halloween parties. We did, I think, maybe occasionally something for Christmas, but there was also like the barbecues.
Oh
we
yeah,
did.
yeah.
When it wasn't in the middle of the park, you know, carrying meat from fucking Shirley to Central Park in Southampton.
Central Park in Southampton.
You're in the
Yeah,
common.
Central
That's the
Park,
one.
you know, in Southampton, you know, basically up one of the Hamptons in New York, that place.
Yeah, that
Hey,
place,
you know.
totally.
How did you know the house was having a barbecue? We had sausages for fucking weeks.
And weeks.
It was like, are you sure we need sausages? Well, we're going to buy the sausages. We said we were going to buy sausages. So knowing that there's going to be like 20 people, we'll buy a couple of packs of
And
sausages.
40 litres of fizzy pop.
Well, we did occasionally buy
That was
like-
before Pete's time.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
that's what.
Yeah,
Um,
when we had the massive 45-person barbecue.
Yes.
Jesus, fuck that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the old flat would support it. It was big enough, and so that was a great time because we had a huge back garden, and upstairs was supposed to have half the garden. We were supposed to have half the
But
garden.
they never did anything.
Yeah, upstairs never went into the garden at
Yes.
all, ever. And so we took it over, basically. And we were able to maintain as much of it as possible because we could only reach so far down with the extension leads that we had. Because it was a long-ass garden.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we hosted a 45-person barbecue, and everyone had a good time. And again, nobody complained, which was nice. And so, yeah, it was surprising how many people turned up. It was like,
Yes.
do we
Currently,
know
we
these
do
people?
have a garden. We
do.
just can't really use it because we can invite all of one household.
Yeah.
One
Yes.
other house.
One other household.
One other household, which with our circle of friends is one other person. How many friends do you have? Oh, plenty. How many have their own house? How many live in one house? Well, there's one in one house each
Yeah.
person. It's like, okay, fine.
Yeah, technically.
Bizarre
Fun
place.
times.
But
But
anyway,
yes, when all this is
before
over,
we go down further rabbit hole, should we do reviews of the week?
I was
Yes,
just
to the
about to suggest the same
history.
thing.
Hey!
Last week.
Well, my week hasn't been so bad. I'll start it off because I never
Okay.
get to start. And it was primarily work, as one's week would be. And then there was team meeting, which is always fun. I enjoy those. And then after work, it's mostly being either script writing or recording gameplay footage. So I've been getting
Falling asleep.
the occasional falling asleep as well, but never when you're supposed to. And so I've been like enjoying the delights of importing games from eBay. Yes, I've
It
been.
says importing.
Well,
He's
importing
buying them,
from
and then
outside of the-
eventually they turn up.
Well, it's importing in the sense of buying them from outside of the house and waiting for them to get into the house.
Get into the house, yeah.
I've imported them from the outside to the inside. Not necessarily across any international borders, but I've had other people do that for me. Because I've been spotting a few Japanese games on eBay that are already in the UK.
Oh.
And I was like, well, that's handy. So that'll save me a few weeks of shipping. And I've been getting some stuff ready for the TigerTails gaming project in September. And I'm really looking forward to some of the live streams. The Friday live streams that we do on TigerTails Gaming, they are going to be themed during the month of September, and I'm quite looking forward to one of them.
He has plans.
Well, I'm quite looking forward to two of them, for two different reasons. And Hedge, I'm going to be asking if a Friday evening during September, you are free to take part in one of these live streams.
Probably, because it's not like we're going anywhere.
Oh!
Still.
Yeah, in fact, there's two live streams actually, but there's one that definitely needs another person. And then there's one that I could probably do myself, although it wouldn't really be fair because I've been practicing a bit. So it would be better if another person did that as well. So one, maybe two live streams.
Yeah, we'll see, because recording and editing, because holiday week.
We're on holiday now. I'm on holiday now. Yeah. And so, yeah, I've been enjoying not having to wake up in the morning to go to work. It's been, hello, today's Monday. Guess what? Hello, bed, you're mine.
But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, long weekend.
For you.
For me. TK is like coming down and is like, people are here. Hedgie's coming out of the office going, people are here. What's going on?
Well, in fact, the only person who's not normally here is Jules.
Yes.
And so there's not really much in the way of people are here. It's like, I'm here for the same reason that Mr. Xavier is here. Because we're working from home at the moment.
Yes. Usually it's come down, get coffee.
I don't do the coffee.
And then go back upstairs. And it's like occasionally there's conversation, but mostly it's a case of work, work, work. Hi.
Workity work, 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 work.
Yeah. Working from home is an interesting experience.
Oh, actually, while we're on that thought, let's just say hi to the people in channel. We have Cosmic, who's showing their face in channel as well.
Hey!
Other people showing in channel include Southpaw, Saber, Cyrus, Tubbs.
We'll see if they jump
Scruff,
into
Boo, and
Jackbox.
Chris. But we'll see if anybody pops into Jackbox as well.
So last week for myself, yes, was work. The last week of our model office, where it was a case of do sign off to be officially passed. So the process typically is have so many calls listened to, they are audited. Congratulations, you've passed. I was doing really well until the last three calls, whereupon the setup that South Africa has reared its ugly head as being ancient, decrepit, and fucking old, and went, oh, you failed this one tiny little thing. Oh, well, that's your entire call fucked. Sorry, what? I thought we got rid of that over in the UK years ago. Oh, but we never did in South Africa. Explain so much. But thankfully I did pass.
That's good.
It did piss off a lot of our team though, because it was like, I failed on one tiny thing and I got 30%. And we're all like, how? Oh, because the marking's different. How?
Why?
No, we ask why, but normally it's a case of, why do they have a marking system when the people who do the calls do what they do and still get away with it? Yeah. Call centres are interesting places when they're not based in England. It's scary. But yeah, so work for that finished on Thursday because I was finally able to have my holiday. This should have been my holiday to Italy, but, you know, COVID. Oh no, we've got our fucking channel banned.
Yeah, we should have been in Dawlish. This week's episode shouldn't be happening.
Really?
Yeah, we should be on holiday now.
Yeah.
This is my holiday.
I should be in Dawlish. Xavier there should be in Italy.
I would have been in Italy before this week, and I'd have probably come back just the weekend before. So this would have been me going, nothing to do now. On Monday, I'll have to go to bed. But no, I had to push it back after all of the training because I needed to do the training. So I'm now finally having a week's holiday, which I needed because I haven't had one for 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a long period of holiday, so I'm going to be booking some following my return back to work, going back upstairs to the office. It's really bad. It's like, I'm going to work. It's over there. I need to roll out of bed. I'm going to holiday. It's
See, you can roll
Garden.
roll out of bed forwards into your chair because your chair is basically the foot of your bed, whereas I roll out of bed sideways because my chair is to the side of my bed.
yeah.
But either way, we roll out of bed and
Yeah.
into the chair, rotate 180 degrees, and we're at our desk.
It's like, okay, this is now work, and it's like, yay. I don't get the separation of travel. It's like,
Whereas I'm going, yeah, I don't have to travel with horrible COVID-filled, horrible, sweaty commuters.
They're not that bad. Jules says they're not that bad.
The general
So
public's out
Friday,
there. Don't like it.
managed to have a day off, and it was a sunny day, so little bits and pieces and stuff were done. Some shopping was done, which we'll talk about because at the end of this, because there's an event that happened. The weekend, the variable weather struck, and it was typical English variable weather. It's like, have some rain, have some sun, have wind, have some rain, have some sun. You going out yet? Have some rain. Fuck you, weather. So it was mostly chilled out at home, bits and pieces. I just lounged because I just needed the weekend to lounge. And then Monday, today, mine and Jules' 1 year anniversary of being married. Because this day last year, we were on the hottest fucking day of June in Southampton when 5 fucking cruise liners came in on my bloody wedding day. Didn't cause any issues.
You could just think, oh, they all heard and decided to come.
Felt like it. It was a fantastic day and absolutely loved it.
I was enjoying wearing a kilt that day.
Yeah, yeah, I know you were. He was the photographer.
Yeah, we were all in suits.
God, I
Going-
was not. I'd actually bought a decent suit and it was like proper and it was like, wow.
Nice, thick
Can you buy me a
fabric,
drink? Yeah, I'd love to buy you a drink. What do you want? All of the water.
I wanted in me and over me simultaneously. Make it happen.
Yeah, so 1 year anniversary. So some of the shopping that was done over the Friday and that was a lot of platter food from Costco, which was arrayed for today, and we had a lot of platter food.
We did. Very nice.
Mid-afternoon. So after that point, all work ceased as everyone sat there and went, fuck, I am fat.
Or joyously plump.
Salad, and it was like chicken Caesar salad,
which
and
was
a
really
feta
good.
salad, hams, because love the Italian hams, some fucking bread, I can't remember the name
Ciabatta.
of. Ciabatta. Not coated or anything, just plain ciabattas, some oil, some balsamic vinegar, and then a lot of cake.
Yes,
So
a lot.
It was like, wow.
Yes.
There was cake.
There was cake.
There were multiple cakes.
I'm still
multiple.
eating, and we will be for the rest of this week. It was fantastic. So, had some presents shared between myself and Jules. Had a few cards. I have been given a Hawaiian shirt by my lovely wife.
So now they look like twins on the camera.
Hardly. I am bright. She's purple.
Yes, but what about the shirts?
I'll take the compliment. And a few bits and pieces. So yes, 1 year, and it's been fantastic, and I absolutely have been adoring my time. It's just annoying that we're stuck indoors because it's been a shitty-ish day, the weather.
Yes.
So yeah, but yeah, holiday
Yeah.
Yay, on holiday.
to the garden.
And
to
time next
studio.
week, I'll still be on holiday.
Yay, so will I. But
Although on the Tuesday following next week, I will be
Back to
going back to
work.
work.
so Hedgie, how has your week been?
Okay. Well, my week was finishing up my most recent audiobook, which was a crime thriller set in Northern Ireland. So I got to do a lot of Northern Irish accents. Yeah, that was intense. That was really intense to do. 2 weeks of basically doing that in that kind of voice for 2 weeks solid. I don't know how they keep it up over there. But yeah, so
I don't know, it kind of comes naturally to them.
If you've got the vocal cords for the raspiness, you're fine. If
Yeah.
you don't, that's when your voice
I
gets
do.
fucked. Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, this is physically exhausting. So yeah, that's done. Finally, that's out of the way. That can now go into review. Also, yesterday I hired these two
He's a wanker.
to basically help me with another ad, which has now been posted on Facebook and Twitter. And basically, we got to dress up as hipsters, and also
Actually better than the last one, I will give you that.
zombies. So yeah,
That's because this time you got coated in body paint as opposed to toilet roll.
Yeah,
It's a step up for you, really.
yeah, so far. Soon I'll be able to get paid.
but yes, we did that, and we did another ad, which I finished up editing today, which was a lot of fun doing.
Yeah, so if you follow this crazy man on Twitter or Facebook, yes, you will indeed find us being roped into him self-promoting his book.
However, they did
books,
get the
book.
they did get the reward of being able to bundle into me at the final scene. So
Which took multiple takes.
we did a beautiful take on that one.
No one knows if Xavier was mucking it up on purpose or by accident.
You'll have to wait for the outtakes on that one.
No one knows, and he's certainly not telling.
But it was fun to do and everything, and we got that done, so that's now out there.
Yeah, fun to do, says you, who just had to stand there and act a bit. As opposed to kind of directing and filming.
I was directing, I was the director.
Really?
Yes.
So, that was the reviews of our weeks.
But yeah, that was basically what my
changes
week was. That was my week. I mean, my week was literally recording and then recording. So yeah.
I've been doing a lot of writing.
But yes, that was mine. It's not as dramatic as the others, but it was slightly more creative, if you will say.
Well, you are the work from home person,
Yes,
so
I
you
am.
haven't really had the transition.
Yeah, COVID hasn't really affected you. In fact,
Yeah.
it's probably made your sales go up, really, because
Yeah.
now there's more people listening to audiobooks.
Literally, people are requiring content, which is why watching some of the shit online erupt is hilarious. Some of it, not all of it.
I'm just waiting for this large amount of sales to actually arrive. 'cause
Well,
they
sales, nice, yes. More work, even better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Especially when you're getting upfront fees as well as royalties.
Yes, the royalties is nice, consistent, but
Yeah.
upfront is kind of like, yes, I would like the large sum of money now, please.
I would like a sum of money now so I can, I don't know, eat!
I could pay my bills. Why, what happens if you don't pay your bills? My friends and housemates kick me out.
Yes.
Or kick my ass, one of the two.
Well, kick ass and then kick out, you know. It's like, we gave you a warning, we broke your legs. That didn't solve the problem, so now we're kicking you out.
Right, so before this gets any more morbid...
Violent.
How about some music?
I see, he's trying to change the subject.
Yes, absolutely.
Coward. Okay, some tunes it shall be as soon as I get a mouse cursor back. Ah, there we go, mouse cursor has arrived. So, we heard at the start there a lovely song called Fire by Brooke Shaw, and now we're getting a song called Freefall. He says...
You've
Updating.
lost it.
No, I found the tune. I just forgot to update the title card. But that's updated now, so I can fade to it. So let's say goodbye to the backing music. Bye-bye backing music. And we'll say hello to Freefall.
Feel my heart, it's beat tight. All my body's breathing, it's just you and me. Feel my heart, it's beat tight. All my body's breathing, it's just you and me. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you
now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Yeah, it's game time, which can only mean one thing.
We desperately reach for our internet and open devices.
That's the one! It's Jackbox time! Yay! Means I've got to press buttons. And then pray to God things aren't too loud. But that's in about a minute or two.
Well, at least
time.
the PS4 is on.
Yes, it's all ready. I have the code already because I'm all prepared and shit. Check me out and my big bad self.
Steam summer sales.
Yeah, there is a Steam sale on.
Yay! Watch your money go evaporate. Well, kind of. Probably.
Mine already has. It went to eBay.
Yeah, yours went to eBay. I keep looking at what they suggest and it's like, that's cheap enough.
There's a lot of things on Train Sim that I've got my eye on.
Like this Civilization-style game for 95% off. It's not Civilization, but it's close.
It's like it.
Or it is actually Civilization because there's 6 of them now.
Yes, there is.
True.
Is Sid Meier still alive?
I don't know.
I don't know. Google
But
it.
they're still using his name.
Yes. It's like, is he? Let's find out.
But Train Simulator 2020 has said, all that ton of DLC I've got, it's on sale.
And yes, he is. He's still alive, age 66.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, he's still making the damn things.
Doesn't need to retire anyway. He's rich enough.
So yeah, so at least you can have some joy in the Steam sales, as opposed to the horrors that are existing on the rest of the internet.
Speaking of the rest of the internet, it's probably time that we bring up the Jackbox Gaming.
Fibbage.
Fibbage 3.
Ooh, Fibbage.
Yeah, because I like Fibbage.
Hey.
And so, our room code for Fibbage tonight is ZVLJ. That is Zulu, Victor, Lima, Juliet.
And we'll just leave the elevator music in the background.
I like Fibbage.
Music is...
It's...
the music is basically sort of... And as you can see, this room here is available as a family room, or also as maybe a study for a home entrepreneur. The kitchen extends into a wonderful lounge dinette, complete with a breakfast bar, a dining table, and a wonderful view out into the prestigious back garden.
There you go. I think Fibbage is... I want to say Fibbage either in its iterations has had some changes, or it has the ability to change the format, because I've seen Fibbages where it's about the people playing.
That's
And it's-
not Fibbage. Oh, there is Fibbage About You,
Yes.
which is also included in this pack.
Oh, okay.
But I don't choose it because, obviously,
Not everyone knows a lot about our listeners.
all about us.
Or us,
Yes.
true. Because I've seen people play that one and it's like, that would be interesting, but oh my god, no. Why would you do that to yourself on a stream?
That'd be interesting for not on a stream.
Yes.
So,
Only 4 people.
Yeah, it's end of June, summer, lockdown still,
Yes.
ish. Clearly everyone else is watching football.
No.
Cosmic, you've appeared in the game. If you
Yes,
could let
he
us know
has.
in channel if we're expecting a rhubarb, because if we are, I'll hold off for rhubarb's joining.
Yes.
Because I know we've previously missed him by seconds.
Oh, really?
So-
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he was coming out the shower.
Oh, that sucks.
So if there is an expectant or a rhubarb, I shall wait. Because, learn by your mistakes. And also, I just like this music.
Sorry, no rhubarb today.
He's working to finish a project so we can celebrate.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
Well, wish him his happy birthdays from us here at TigerTails Radio.
Yes.
So, if we are getting no further players for a bit of Fibbage, let's have a quickie.
4 people. Yeah, what about the game?
Well, thankfully, Fibbage will last long enough.
So there's about 3 seconds or so of lag.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and welcome to Fibbage. Please don't pick the eyeball flowers. 4 players. Yeah, feels right. Oh, and anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience. You can vote on decoy answers to trip up the players, and you get to take a shot at guessing the truth. Let's go.
Round 1.
This is round 1. You'll pick up 500 points for everybody you fool, and you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth.
So, Mr. Xavier, pick a category.
Pick a category.
Hey.
April Fools.
First question. On April Fool's Day 1973, Yoko Ono and John Lennon held a press conference at which they announced they had blank. Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to fool the other players. If you can't think of anything, that Lie For Me button will give you a suggestion for half the points. Do it now.
So we're just waiting for the Xavier.
Go check.
It's okay, you've got about half time left. No rush.
Hey.
Everyone's in.
Okay, these are your choices. Pick the truth on your device now.
Everyone's voted.
Let's see how things shook out.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, TK got a lion.
Hey! I got a vote. That was going to be my second answer.
I'm still not sure if they were kidding.
Well, we've made a good start.
Well, I'm in second at
Oh,
least.
incoming celebrity.
Celebrity social media.
So soon.
Celebrity tweet. In September 2016, Howard Stern tweeted, "Blank is one of life's simple pleasure. Hashtag for what it's worth." Enter your lies now.
Two answers in.
All right, where's the truth?
Everyone's in again.
I still feel
All right,
that
let's see what you guys
pleasure
picked.
should be pleasures.
Damn it. Well done, Cosmic.
Hey, I got points.
Hey.
Hey!
He probably wanted to say picking his nose, but his legendary sense of decorum prevailed.
Well, there we go. You learn something new every day.
Yes.
That's done well for your score. You have points.
I'm in the lead. But not for long, because round 1 is pittance.
Yes.
Round 2 is where the points are.
Okay, pick a category.
Oh, gotta have that one.
Ooh.
Dictator beauty regimes.
Let's see what we got. Because he believed it kept him youthful, Burmese dictator Ne Win would sometimes blank. Write your lies now.
It's when you sit there and you go, who the fuck is this person? That's when you know you're out.
Oh,
of
he's
touch with
Burmese
your knees.
dictator.
Dictator.
All right, find the truth.
Bathe in dolphin blood, eat placenta, shower in urine, eat seal meat, bathe in goat smoke. Are you sure that was Cleopatra?
No, that was asses, man.
Okay, let's take a look.
Bath in goat smoke.
It's Hedgie's lie.
Shower in urine.
Davey's
Hey.
lie. I very nearly went for that one.
Eat placenta.
Cosmic
lie.
Fuck. So no one got it.
That was a complete miss.
Oh,
Even dolphin
Dolphin's
blood.
blood doesn't make you younger, but it does make a mean Bloody Mary.
You should have realised for the proper use of bathe.
I just spelled it that.
By
Oh, well.
5 points.
I'm now bottom of the league. But there's still time. It's
Now
round
for
2.
where the stakes are doubled.
All the points.
Give me a category.
Oh, God.
Sinatra crime.
Here's a question for you. In 1938, singer Frank Sinatra was arrested on the unusual charge of blank. Okay, enter your lies.
Now the question is, do people find the charge? Because this game does give you hints on if you're close. Drunk and in charge of a camel? So we're just waiting on TK's fucking novel. There we go.
Not typing a novel.
here
It's
are
just
your
spell checking
choices.
my answer. I was torn between 2. I went 50-50.
Should have phoned a friend.
All right, who
Let's
picked
see.
what?
How bad are we? Espionage. So that's crap.
That was my lie. Thanks for the points.
Tavern deception.
That was my other 50.
Oh. Jaywalking. Hey!
That's the points back.
And it was also
Oh, wow! Oh!
great minds.
Hey!
Well done, Hedgie. Thank you.
I'm not entirely sure how seduction is a crime, but okay!
hey! Back in the lead.
I am well behind. Cosmic.
Select
Pick a category.
Wow, some of these...
Be
Oh,
orgasms.
Okay, focus up.
God, be afraid.
When a male bee orgasms, his testicles blank. Type in your lies now.
Right, let's see how close everyone can
Okay,
get.
which one is the truth?
The answer I'm voting for I don't think is the truth, but I like the use of the word.
Petrify!
And
Don't
what
believe
did
they
people
turned
pick?
stone, but okay. There he is. Oh, it was their line. No one gets points off that one. Oh, good work. Explode!
The truth.
Yay!
I knew that because I typed in explode
And
and it
yet
went too
he
close.
still falls asleep immediately afterwards.
I did not know that because I didn't really care about bees' balls.
No real change aside from TK far in the back.
All right, choose a category.
Supervillain powers.
Oh, God.
Okay, here's the question. Snowflame is a supervillain in the DC universe who got his powers from blank.
Wow, minor,
Right, type in
minor
your lies.
villains. Well, the worst thing is, most of the time you can guess, but with the fucking minor villains, you don't stand a fucking chance. Let's be honest, Batman had the Condiment King.
Condiment King.
That was a real villain.
Okay, which one's the truth?
There's only two sensible answers on this.
I must try to avoid them at all costs.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Oh, balls.
I was doing well to avoid the right answer at all costs.
Snow. It had to be.
And yes, he was created in the 80s.
What? You mean no one voted for some comic bullshit? Who'd have thunk?
Final Fibbage.
Welcome to the
Fibbage.
final Fibbage. It's your last chance at points, and it's worth triple. Don't blow it. In 2015, the people of Chittorgarh, India faced a big problem. According to locals, parrots swooped in and blank their blank.
Ooh.
Okay, enter your lies.
Thank God that wasn't the real answer. Whew.
Impregnated their ladies.
That would be... Whoa.
Like, what the fuck would parrots be wanting to do?
No, maybe...
Demand crackers.
Attack their women? Attack their
Okay,
men?
seek the
Devour their
truth.
virgins? Oh God. I'm gonna have to look this up now.
I love this part.
Stole their car keys. Previous lie. Edgy voted for it.
Yes. Whoa!
Hey.
European.
Polly wants a fix.
I think I missed.
Oh, we're down to third.
Oh! Barely.
Well done, Xavier.
Yay, well done.
Drug raiding parrots were
I
reported
thought-
in Chittorgarh.
I thought...
And you got 8 likes as well.
I thought 2015 is like khakis glitter. They're bound to go for this.
They're not magpies.
Sorry?
They're not magpies.
Yeah, but the birds do weird things, don't they? You know.
Birds can do weird things.
Yes.
I'm just reading the news articles. Opium-addicted parrots keep raiding poppy farms.
Oh my god.
Can't make this shit up.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
It looks like it continues. There's another article in fucking 2017.
The parrots came back. Oh man, we didn't learn the first time.
Now they've moved on to a different town.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
TK Tiger was most gullible.
Yep.
Oh well,
Best line of Cosmic Epicenter.
this is often why it's
Best
helpful.
personality. Yay!
That's right, it's Hedgie. No, wait. I'm gonna lie. It's TK Tiger.
Oh, I feel the feels. The feels.
Oh well, bye-bye, bye-bye, Fibbage 3 song. I love you, but you want to go. Ah, no, wait, cancel. Yes.
TK's destroying things
I'm
again.
pressing the wrong button, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yes.
Let's bring some back in music up a minute.
Oh, thought I had it in the bag and I was pipped at the post. Pipped at the post, I tell you.
You were denied.
I was denied my victory. I remember as if it were yesterday.
Kind of shows why we need Echo. He kind of fills the gap.
What, in Hedgie's insanity?
So yeah. TigerTails Radio, we play quick match games around about 9 o'clock. If you are interested in joining in, you can do so. You just need to follow the link to TigerTailsRadio.co.uk to see the channel. But it's jackbox.tv. Give yourself a silly name. Enter the room code as we play. You can join in the audience. And it's a bit of a laugh as we go through the...
And we do play 2 games, or 2 rounds at least, so
Yeah.
if you missed the first one, you can get into the second one. And the second one is what we shall have after this song. And we have Jordan Clark with Freaks.
Ooh.
Oh, we're back to this one again.
I've been locked in the locker. I was picked last in soccer. And they say that it's all fun, but that fun, it ain't fun. Man, I'm done. And I know we're all different, our beliefs and religions, but I don't see the difference in me, you, you're two, or Marvel. So if you've had enough, then come to the land of the lost and lonely. Don't be afraid, we'll be one big family of freaks like you and me. I know a place where the bruised and broken live like the kings and the queens of tragedy. Just freaks like you and me. We are the freaks. I've been kicked down in the dirt. I pretend that it don't hurt, and I know that they're just words, but stick stones, they break bones. But just know we could all be disciples, and we'll write our own Bible. We'll put freaks in the titles. It's me, you, you're two, and Marvel. So if you've had enough, then come to the land of the lost and lonely. Don't be afraid, we'll be one big family of freaks like you and me. I know a place where the bruised and broken live like the kings and the queens of tragedy. Just freaks like you and me. We are the freaks. Yes, freaks. Come to the land of the lost and lonely. Don't be afraid, we'll be one big family of freaks like you and me. I know a place where the bruised and broken live like the kings and the queens of tragedy. Just freaks like you and me. Come home, where you can be you, I can be me. We'll never leave, 'cause we are the freaks. Come home, where you can be you, I can be me. We'll never leave, 'cause we are the freaks. We are the freaks.
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
Yeah, that was Jordan Clark with Freaks. Which, Cosmic Escapes Mirror, is this a direct rip-off of Memories by Maroon 5? It's a good question, I've never heard the song, so I'll have to find out.
I was just sort of, that sounds very similar to, like, Canon. That's got a very Canon vibe to it.
It was nearly a Eurovision entry as well.
Yeah, which probably would have done better than the one we actually put in.
Yeah.
It's because they constantly go, hey, we'll get the public to vote on this.
Yeah, and the public voted wrong.
Yeah, the public keep voting. They don't vote for the good song. They
Well,
vote,
it
that
was-
guy wears sunglasses.
They did vote for a good song, and it was a nice big kind of
Yeah.
Eurovision-y power ballady type thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it didn't do too badly. I mean, we didn't come last, so...
Which song was that?
I can't remember. Which is the trouble, because I can remember
Yeah.
this.
The most recent one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, last year's Eurovision entry.
Yeah.
This is why they're now saying they're not going to allow it to be a public vote because they
Yeah,
think
because
the
we keep
public
voting wrong.
Yeah, because they
The
keep
public choice.
They just go, oh no, we'll vote for the one that basically
No,
has.
we've had selections of good fucking songs,
Yeah.
and then they go, "Oh, let's X Factor this shit." No, sorry, find a fucking good band.
Yes, that's the problem. The public go, oh, we'll vote for that person because they wear sunglasses, and it's like, for God's sake, stop voting.
No, it wasn't. They literally gave the shit to the singers. They have done for fucking ages.
Anyway, game 2.
Yeah, game 2.
Game 2, yes.
I think that's a very
We'll,
good
we'll
try.
ignore the Eurovision Song Contest agony.
I mean, since 1997.
Right, goodbye. Backing music. Hello, Fibbage.
Image again.
PCYD.
Papa Charlie Yankee Delta is your Fibbage code for tonight.
PCYD. That's not the right code. PCYD. Glad that was for room. Accidentally mistyped. Bye bye. It's like you can't fix that shit. So if you want to join in, point an internet-enabled device at jackbox.tv. give yourself a silly name, enter the room code Papa Charlie Yankee Delta, and you can play along with us as we lie our hearts off. If you want to join in the audience, you can do so once the game is live. We do play this every 9 o'clock on a Monday, because Tiger Tail starts at 8:30 because we're old, and we wrap up round about 10 because we're old.
But yes, PCYD, personal call, you dial.
Yeah, that too.
Just waiting for when it spells out a word. We're like, yes!
It never
Guaranteed.
will.
Oh, it has!
It will spell out the word dick.
Yeah, people have had the word fart, they've had the word jack, and they've gone, hey, Jackbox, look, it spelled out the word jack.
Oh god.
You just tweet it to them and they're like, yes, we'll repost this.
If they're smart, they'll make sure that they won't have any first letters in this list starting with C.
Or it's smart enough to understand that particular configuration of letters is a no-no.
Yes, we cannot have cows.
Ooh.
No, moo, not or.
M-O-O-S, moose.
Moose.
Moob.
Moose.
Well, I think it's going to be another foursome, so...
Yeah.
Innuendo aside, let's start the game.
Yeah.
God, it's starting to get really hot now.
Yeah.
3.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. I'm also a notary, in case that comes up. Okay, 4 it is. Quattro, Fear, Tessera. 4. And anybody watching can join the audience anytime. The audience votes on fake answers to fool those gullible players, and they also get to guess the truth. Let's play.
Yes.
Round 1.
This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth.
Hey.
Mr. Xavier, start us off. Hello, Kitty.
Here's the first question. In 2013, Hello Kitty came out with a line of
fuck.
fruit-flavored blank. Write your lies now.
Thank fuck that wasn't the real answer.
This now makes me think Xavier's put a similar answer to me.
No, I don't follow Hello Kitty, but I do follow the news when Hello Kitty does stuff. And some of the stuff Hello Kitty does is very silly.
Yes.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
I would like to point out that one of those answers is just wrong. Because it's a happy little family of tiny little cutesy animals, and no, they would not. I hope to God they did not.
Who hasn't picked?
Cosmic.
Internet.
Hey,
there we
he's
go.
a...
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Hey!
I thought I'd support you. Because it was a similar answer to mine.
I really nearly went for that one as well.
Beer was the one I was going to go for.
Yes! This is Japan.
Yes. But I thought, nah, condoms, I like that answer too much.
Oh, TK is there with the likes though. He
Yeah.
is there with the likes.
I'm also here with the category.
Select
Yes.
the category.
Okay.
Ooh,
Exam Franks.
Now listen up. In 2008, Kevin Sue and Jake Bryant ran a successful online campaign that encouraged fellow high school students to write the catchphrase blank in the essay section of their AP exams. Enter your lies now.
Who are these people?
No idea. Probably American guys.
Well, that I can guess. Well, seeing as I put my answer,
Yes.
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
Probably that one as well.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I like this one. Off we go.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Proving that any high schooler can do Zack Snyder's job.
And I'm down the bottom again.
I'll take the correct answer. Although I am
3, 2, 1,
in second.
Time to pick a category.
Oh, there's so many good categories.
And
Try
time's
to
up.
relax! Too much
money.
There's no such thing.
All right, here it is. Have a little throwing around money? Well, consider patronizing Serendipity 3 in New York, or you can buy a $1,000 blank. Type in your lies now.
So I'm guessing Serendipity 3 is a coffee shop.
All right, pick the truth.
Or a restaurant type place.
Okay, let's take a look.
Points!
Only a few.
Yes, I'll take it. Damn it.
Cosmic will take those points.
Oh, well done.
Or you could donate $1,000 to charity. Of course, I'm kidding.
Ice cream sundae for $1,000.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus, guys.
Yeah.
Well, my second answer would have been cup holder, so... I was thinking, maybe it's a red herring and this place isn't a food shop.
Get ready for round 2, where all the points are doubled.
Reggie, choose a category.
Give me a category.
Take that. I keep seeing Take That come up, and we never select Take That.
And the question is, Goel Ratzon was a bizarre Israeli cult leader who issued his followers cell phones so they could text him when they were blank. Write your lies now.
Okay, so no, it's not what I was thinking.
Just gotta do a quick spell check. Apparently I was correct.
Okay, find the truth.
I'm torn between two again, as is usually the way, and I usually get it the wrong way, so... Let's see what happens.
I'm hoping it's not the answer I
And
picked.
what did people pick?
Okay.
Hey, points!
Well done.
Please don't be this. Please. Oh, God.
Thankfully, we have iPhone apps for that now.
I was like, it's too weird. It's
I was tempted to go for dead.
Really? I think you were the only one who didn't.
Hey, check out this thing I found.
God damn it! That would have been excellent.
Here's an invention by patent applicant Valdemar Anguita. Obviously, it's
Voldemort,
the
did you say?
revolutionary
Voldemort.
blank helmet. Answer your lies now.
Oh no. There are so many fucking numbers.
yes.
Okay, where's the truth?
I'm picking this answer because if it's not TK, it's the truth.
All right, who picked what?
It's not TK, but
Yes!
it's not the truth.
Points!
God damn it.
Yeah!
Should have stuck with my first answer.
The bullshit people make.
Hey, I'm back up top.
Uh,
Now I've got to run and remain.
still the
Okay,
second
pick a
round. There's still
category.
everything to play for. Oh, finally, take that.
He's broken the streak.
In December 2016, a man tried unsuccessfully to rob a store in San Bernardino, California. Employees drove him off by throwing blank at him. All right, type in your lies. Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Now the real question is, what was the store? And are we actually living in a world where dildo is the answer?
Is it possible?
Hey, compact discs.
Let's see how things shook
LPs.
out.
Money.
It was a protest vote.
Yeah.
Never a dildo.
LPs. Yay! We got the
Well done.
Shaun of the Dead reference in. Oh. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Yay!
Yes, it was a sex shop. Good thing they were out of whips.
On the plus side, the meme still stands. Because the meme is, it's never a dildo.
Yeah.
That's plural.
Dildos.
Dildos.
Many dildos.
It's final fibbage time. Pay attention, because this last one's worth triple points. Have fun. In July of 2017, the Newberry Library in Chicago put out an unusual call for help. They needed people to blank some blank. Okay, enter your lies.
I don't believe this will get me the win. But it's funny. So, here we go. The best bit I always find on these is to look up what the actual answer is. I have yet to be disappointed. The news articles are hilarious.
Oh yes, yes.
Come on, TK, we don't need the novel. There we go.
I was spell
Okay,
checking.
which one's the truth?
Let's see how wrong we all are.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Oh, no.
That's Cosmic Lie. Really?
Yes!
Really? I got it right? That's
I
fair.
needed help cataloging manuscripts full of old spells, which I'm sure is perfectly safe. Hey, why is the sky turning red?
Oh, Cosmic got
Cosmic
it.
wins! Yay!
TK has been in the bottom twice now.
Yeah. But I got the most likes this time.
Again?
Yay! 15
Oh no, yeah,
likes.
15 likes.
That was a large number of likes.
Yeah.
Yes. So winner.
You could have shown you liked it by voting for it, people, you know?
Worst liar was TK, only 4 people 3 times. Least liked was Cosmic. He won, but he was the least liked. Best personality is Cosmic.
No, they lied.
No, it is.
No lie. Okay. Wow. Normally they lie about that. Okay.
Lie to me as I try to
Best
figure
producer of
out
awkward moments,
what's
me.
right. I am
Most
so
likes.
careful
Most gullible.
Most gullible.
me.
Best lie was me.
Stay away. Yeah.
Best lie. Stay away, Callum.
Image 3.
I like this game.
It is really funny.
silly.
It is very 70s.
Best grandpa Abe Simpson 10 years
It is
ago.
really-
Still, yeah. It does overtake Quiplash occasionally. I think Quiplash is definitely more people game.
Yeah.
because this one does take a while with more people. But at least it's not Murder Trivia Party.
Trivia Murder Party.
Words
Yeah.
and playing that one.
Good.
Although we have indeed had the let's play a game of Trivia Murder Party, we all get round 2 wrong. We all die. We all come back as our siblings
Ghosts.
for the second round. It was like, what the fuck just happened? We were that shit.
Image 3.
Oh. That is recorded for posterity if you can find that particular episode. Oh dear.
So I'm doing the song too much. I'll fade back in a minute.
DK's been distracted by shiny things. This time it's music.
Yeah, which isn't really shiny so much as audibly entertaining.
Yes, it'll be entertaining. Well, that explains 2020. Oh, good God.
Okay, let's go back.
Yes.
Yeah, magic spells meant that 2020 is, a write-off.
Yeah,
And that could continue to 2021, to be fair.
let's hope it doesn't.
Yeah, because I would like to go on holiday somewhere other than my garden.
We could erect a tent out
Oh,
there
but
for
you
you.
can discover so many new species in your own garden. Remember, you can see all these creatures rummaging around in the undergrowth.
I knew he was
You can
going
basically
Bellamy.
Yeah.
go
Always
there,
Bellamy.
find out these new creatures that are really wondering what's going on when this huge creature like yourself is basically improving the soil, killing it, and providing this new and wonderful place for them to breed.
If you ever were a little child and had a fear of spiders, it was because you watched his insect show, which did and here's a ginormous fucking spider into the camera sections, with him as tiny little man.
Yes. Yeah. He would get
That-
shrunk down into things, yeah.
That would be terrifying. And they didn't do, oh, look at it scuttling across the ground, look at it scuttling through the grass. They went, oh, look at it charging at your face. Let's go into its nest. It appears to be pissed off. Fucking...
And look, there's 20 billion babies! That's not nightmare fuel. Watch as they swarm all over its body. There. Hate spiders.
Yes, TK is the arachnophobe of the group.
I'm a person who would gladly burn down the house to not have to deal with the spider.
Oh dear. Well, we've got a bit of time. Do you want to do some done and dusted after a song?
I was going to see if you had anything for Done and Dusted while the song was playing, but seems you've beaten me to that, so... do you have anything there, Mrs. Debbie?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. We can do some Done and Dusted after a song then. Let's move to Songland, shall we?
Songland.
Songland, yes. It's like Newfoundland, but for songs. And this one is what I'm going to do from Fibbage 3 after it made me lose twice in a row, darling. I'm not very happy with that. And it's by Facading, and it's called Walk Away.
I don't wanna see you, but you fall apart. Even though you told me take it back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on, babe, you understand. I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's not enough, but you won't let you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. I wanna leave, you understand. I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. I wanna see you, but you fall apart. Even though you tell me to get back your heart, still spinning inside your orbit. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you're still make me have to stay. 'Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, but you won't let you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. I wanna leave, you understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
It's done and dusted time, where Mrs. Xavier there has a something for us to review.
Yes.
So, it's the review time! Let's do that whole reviewing thing.
Yeah, I hadn't expected the connection to Eurovision to actually drop in so conveniently in this show.
Well, there you go,
'cause-
see?
Yeah, I watched the Eurovision Song Contest movie. It's the story of the Fire Saga, or Story of Fire Saga. This is a Will Ferrell movie.
Oh.
And it's not a shit one, which was a nice thing to see.
Oh, they don't exist, do they?
They do exist.
I don't believe you, sorry.
Just ignore his Sherlock one. Holy shit, was that bad.
Well, every actor does a terrible movie.
So this was filmed in 2019 and was intended to be released in time for the 2020 Eurovision Song Contest to be ongoing at the time. So, you know, that shit didn't happen. So it instead, however, has been delayed, but was released on the 26th of June on Netflix. So people at least took the opportunity to see it and enjoy it. It was recorded at the time of 2019 Eurovision. And when I say at the time, I do mean during Eurovision 2019.
Oh, cool.
So they had the stage.
Nice.
They had the casters. Not the hosts, the casters.
Yeah.
They had the green rooms and shit. They had all of this stuff that had the Eurovision set that they could use. So yes, you do indeed have our wonderful
Norton of Graham.
Graham Norton as himself.
Really? Oh, wow.
So the story is ridiculously simple. Will Ferrell is playing. Where is his name?
Character name 1.
Yeah, Lars. Lars Eriksson. And his best friend is Sigrid Eriksdotter.
Eriksdottir.
Yeah, no, not Russian. They're from Iceland. They are not Russian. They are from Iceland, and they have been inspired by the winning performance of ABBA and Waterloo he has to perform in Eurovision. And this was back in 1974. You see him as a kid, everyone makes fun of him, blah blah blah. Jump forward to music video of Lars singing with his friend Sigrid, and it comes to light that it's not actually a really well produced music video. It's actually the two of them dressed up in childish costumes in his dad's garage. With the lighting setup that TK would love to have in a fucking garage, with a couple of fucking Casio keyboards going. Or at least that's how it feels.
One man in his Yamaha!
Actually,
So-
one man, two Yamahas.
The story goes from there, where their dream is to perform for Eurovision. So they submit their song, which is Double Trouble, and they put it in. And you get the lovely scene of the Icelandic commission picking out the various contestants to go on the show. And it's literally a case of shove a crate down the table, pull a thing out, we'll have one. Along with some of the best talent in Iceland. That becomes relevant later.
DH
So-
says don't spoil the ending because he's not seen this yet.
yeah, they get picked, obviously, otherwise it'll be the shortest film ever. And they go into the trials, because every country does this, because fucking Britain isn't the only place that does it.
Yeah.
So they go off and do the trials. Now, Lars is a little bit eccentric. Sigrid is also a little bit eccentric. She had difficulty talking until she was introduced to sing. She says it was Lars. Her mother says it was ABBA, because apparently her mother has bad blood with his father. Because families in Iceland.
Ah.
And as a side note, tiny little houses that they leave food and parcels for. It happens. So they go to their trial where they have this big performance and shit goes wrong. It gets fucked up. They are laughed off the stage. Tears, terror, crying at the beach. Oh my god, we've lost our dreams. All of the high level production people are out on a boat having a good time. When shit happens, and they get picked.
Oh.
You kind of gloss over the shit that happens, because suddenly it is then the carnival that is the semi-finals for Eurovision, because they still have to get through the semi-finals.
Yeah.
So you have these two Icelandic... He does a very good Icelandic. It's really bizarre. And they have these two Icelandic people coming in whilst the B-52 bombers fly over.
Jesus Christ.
And they get introduced to all of these international singers. So you have the sexy Russian man, who may or may not be gay. You have the Greece woman. Then you have the Eurovision singers who are pulled in for a couple of numbers, because it wouldn't be a film about Eurovision without pulling in the crazy characters from Eurovision over the past couple of years to jump in a mass fucking song-off. Why not? We're just doing a massive song-off through this mansion.
Hey, why not? It's fun.
And it's an interesting mix of stories. You have their journey through Eurovision, based on their trials, tribulations and dreams, and utter fuck-ups. You have their relationship story, because the two of them are very much kind of cliche, best friends, clearly they should be with each other, but they're so fucking blind they can't. No. Stop it. I love my music! Just kiss. Kiss. Go. Don't worry. It's one of those kinds of things. And then there's a third one, because there is veins of another undertowing story that suddenly rears its head in a plot twist coming towards the end. And it was a case of, where the fuck did you come from? Oh, and by the way, another thread of things that goes off in a different direction, and it was like, what the fuck's that doing in this film? And by the end of the film, which we can't really talk about, you have this wonderful coming together in a way that is so fucking Eurovision, it hurts. But is absolutely freaking perfect. And I loved it. I mean, we've watched Eurovision in the house before. We've done the rating of the bands and shit like
Yep.
that. We cheered when Lordi won because thank fuck it wasn't another power ballad. You know, and we do get into the arguments over whether or not it's a good song. And the fact it's finally gotten a movie, the fact it's a Will Ferrell movie, the fact it's actually good, from my opinion, is phenomenal. And it is the Eurovision experience. You have random Americans that are pulled into the plot because reasons, but random Americans. Random Russian guy who's tipped to win. Random Greece lady. Consuela. Why not?
Consuela.
Yeah, it's all of this stuff going on. Oh, and who shall we have as Will Ferrell's Icelandic father? Stern, traditional fisherman. Pierce fucking Brosnan. It was like,
Because why
wow.
not?
Wow. Okay. Since when did the family relationship part of this story get so much fucking depth? He was like, gravitas. It's a Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
What's that doing there? It's absolutely fantastic. I do recommend it, especially if you're a fan of Eurovision. And if you're a fan of Will Ferrell, because this is a good film for that kind of thing. It is an engaging plot, even to someone who wasn't paying a huge amount of attention at the time. Somehow I was actually engaged in most of this and understood it whilst not paying much attention.
You're engaged but not paying attention.
Yeah.
These two completely contradictory things.
It was, yeah, it was one of those things. It was like laptop in front of me. Oh, just watch it in the background. Oh, just watch it in the background. Okay. Okay.
Okay, now I'm actually watching it.
It was like the random shit that gets pulled out and you go, okay. Any explanation? No. Fine. Oh, it comes back. Oh, right. Okay. Explanation. What? But it weaves all the way to the end, and even the ending is just fantastic fun. And it kind of underlines the point of Eurovision in a much better way than Eurovision does. And the fact that they did that for a movie, I feel was really great and would have been brilliant for Eurovision, because inevitably it would have been some fucking crap artist that that won it this year. But yeah, if you're a fan of it, fan of Eurovision, Will Ferrell, definitely watch it. I really enjoyed it, and I certainly recommend. These two, I don't think have seen it yet.
Nope.
So it probably will come up again, because it's a good film. This is a good film. On Netflix now.
On the Netflix.
Yes. I do love how, because I use Wikipedia for reference, it's like, their performance is a disaster. And I'm sat there going, I watched it. Disaster isn't the word I would use. Disaster is the furthest word for catastrophe that I would use. There are some costume choices that should really have gone past The Incredibles first. Edna Mode should have been consulted. In many of those fucking things. Oh, dear God. But yeah, so that is done and dusted. That is Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga. Well worth it.
On Netflix now, for those who have a Netflix subscription.
If you haven't by now, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, I don't. I just see it echoes.
Or watch mine.
Well, yeah, but you haven't installed yours on the PS3 that's in my bedroom.
No.
Whereas Echo has installed his on my PS3, so... It's like, yeah, I'm still one of these people who watch Netflix on a PS3. Because why not?
One of these people goes, oh, I watch Netflix on the PSP Go.
Yeah. Oh, whatever happened to the PSP Go?
I think
It
people.
was so useless.
I think it got up and went.
Well, the PSP Fat and Slim were like easy to hack, and so people went nuts for them. And
How were they thick and fat?
Huh?
Or rather, thin and fat?
Well, the original one was the fat one.
Yeah, it had the drive-in.
Oh right.
Well, so did the 2000. Yeah, so the 1000
The
series
original
was
pop-out drive, as in it
the
bounced out the
UMD
back.
drive.
Yeah.
Well, no, the 2000 was highly spring-loaded.
Was it?
Yeah.
So what was the difference between them then?
The Slim and Light was about 33% thinner, I think.
But why? What made it thinner?
Oh, it's just a later revision. So
Okay,
by that
improvements in
time,
technology.
by that time, components have got smaller, and so
It
they
was
were
just
able to-
literally that. It was
But
just
they
literally
did go to the point where they removed the springy section, and it was just a case of pull open.
What was it?
Slot
That was
in.
the 3000 revision, I think.
Yeah. Which I
And
hated.
then the 4000 was the PSP Go.
Yeah.
If I recall
the one that
correctly.
didn't have a drive.
no drive. Yes,
No
it was
drive.
digital
Download
only. Yeah.
Digital only, so everyone hated it until now, when everyone's like, "Fuck it, digital only."
Yeah.
Which I still hate because I'd like to play Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I'll just download it on the PlayStation Store. Oh no, I won't because they didn't release it digitally. It was UMD only, and so for those people who wanted to play it digitally, screw you, tough, hack your system, download the ROM. Which I've ended up doing on my phone.
Although I will say, Crisis Core is one of the few Final Fantasies that I've sat there and completed back to back several times.
You completed 15, haven't you?
I completed 7,
Why do we say
8,
completed? You mean finished?
10. Completed, as in I played
As in,
through.
the story concluded. Let's
I
go for
played
that.
through from start to finish. I then played through on the harder difficulty, start to finish. I then replayed on the harder difficulty, start to finish.
Did
I
you
then-
get all of the summons? Did
Like,
you?
who gets all the fucking summons?
Then you didn't complete it.
God damn it, Gerard has changed the language of games.
You beat the game, you did not complete the game.
Finished it.
Get
Finished
all
it.
the fucking summons.
Finished it.
It's some bullshit requirement you have to pull off, isn't it?
You must have all these demons in your possession in order to unlock the final key. Once the final key is unlocked, you must place all 3 talismans together to create the spinning world core. Place the spinning world core into the final slot in order to unlock the vault. Once inside, you must fight the final demon using all 5 summons and the spinning world core. Then you must answer 3 questions correctly and proceed to the final door. You must then assemble the key created from the hearts of all 5 summons and the spinning world core and the answers to all 3 questions. And then you may start playing the game.
does sound like Final Fantasy, to be fair. Having played many of the fucking games now.
It is literally this stuff. It's like, well, these 3 things, they come together to find this thing. This thing then points over here to go there.
Aside from the remake, in which case it's a case of, why are they here? Who the fuck are you? Please don't tell me it's going to be doing this. Why? Don't worry, playing through it, it's a lot of, why the fuck are they doing this? Why the fuck are they doing this? Okay, I understand why they're doing that, but where the fuck is this? I've still got the last section to do, and I've got the grind bit before the final boss, and there has been some changes apparently. So 1, I do need to grind, and 2, I'm a little bit because it's like why the fuck are these things flying around? Well, the ending potentially will explain the changes that they've made to make it different from Final Fantasy VII. It's nice. I wanted Final Fantasy VII, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, at least it's not being torn apart online by another certain game that's come out recently. The internet, good times.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got to love the internet.
Yes, because we're on it and it's 10 o'clock and we're
Yeah.
finishing.
So it's time to not be on it anymore.
Yes,
Hey!
we are finishing.
Well, I suppose
But that's fine.
it's
For all
only
the
fair.
wonderful people who podcast and watch us afterwards, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Future people. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, future people.
We hope you had fun enjoying this madness
Yes.
that we
Much.
are producing.
We do this every Monday from 8:30 p.m. until 10. So
Ish.
you can, if you do listen on podcast, you will probably get the same one next week. And for those of you that actually watch us live and see all the ridiculousness that we get up to, then you know what's going on.
And you can join in the Jackbox games with
Remember,
us.
tell your friends.
Or at least instruct them. If telling isn't enough, order.
Order them.
Order them.
Remember, order your friends.
Much like COVID, spread it around.
Yep. And don't forget, we Pi Echo at 400 subscribers.
Yes, we're currently on 369, so...
Ooh.
369, dude!
Dude, was it 420? Not yet.
No, we've not hit that particular meme.
On
We're
that
still
thought,
69.
actually, of 69 dude, We are getting ever closer.
Yes, Bill and Ted 3.
Yes, and I can't wait.
Yes.
This is going to be so bizarre for several reasons, but considering the trailers, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's like,
That I
these guys
would
are
say.
old.
Yes.
You remember it took something like, was it 30 years to get Basic Instinct 2 and it sucked?
Yeah, because sequels were not that much of a guaranteed hit. It was like you had the film, you made the money, you funded the next film.
But with Bill and Ted, there was a, you will become these massive musicians.
Yes,
they
that
never
was
did in the movies.
That was in
so there was
2.
Yeah.
That was the journey they had in 2.
No, that was in 1.
To the end. No, the 1.
And 2.
They had the fucking history test at the end.
But he
At
does say,
2,
Rufus does say, gentlemen, your music unifies the world. But if you don't pass this history project,
Yeah.
this won't happen. So all you need to do is in order to keep the
Yeah.
journey going.
And at 2, they did the year out to learn how to play, and they played the song, and they had the entire montage at the end, which kind of suggested they united the world. They solved global warming with air guitar. That happened. I watched it. But it will be interesting
It
to
wasn't
see.
the song, though. That was
No.
just a song.
Zay song.
Well, this is what movie 3 is going to be about. So we'll be coming to that one and seeing what the craziness will be. Will Genghis Khan return?
We know Death is coming back. We know
Yeah,
Death is
coming back. Death is
Death is coming
confirmed.
back.
Yes.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And I like the premise of number 3.
Yes.
Being we are in our 40s or whatever, and we still haven't written that song yet.
Yep. Which most musicians go, this is too real.
And so let's travel to the future to a point where we'll have already written the song, and therefore we can steal it from ourselves.
Because time travel. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm sat there going, now this will be interesting. Are they going to go the Back to the Future route, or are they going to go a different route? As in, if they travel forward to the point of time where they are now, they may still not have written the song because they were going forward in time in a timeline that didn't have the song in it. So are they going to have to do something to
He's been watching YouTube videos.
bollocks up the timeline so they can then go to a timeline where they have written the song?
They do a similar, smaller version in the original where they go, look, tell you what, we'll find my dad's keys. We'll hide them behind this
Yeah,
this
the
song.
song.
It's
Yeah.
time
There.
travel
It's
on
like-
the
yeah.
assumption that they have been successful, gotten past it because they travelled in time. Think about this carefully.
Yeah.
The time travel works because they got out of the situation that they're stuck in, then travel back in time for them to get out of the situation they're stuck in.
Unfortunately, it's a causality loop. And causality loops are easy to get in, very difficult to get out of.
Yeah, we'll see. So long as it doesn't do fucking Terminator time travel, I'll be fine with it. Because
You must
They
go.
just-
You can only go back in time.
you can only
and
destroy your
naked.
franchise
Yes.
from 3 onwards. Please don't be like that. Please don't be like that.
Yes, and when you go back in time, you are naked. So you come out that phone booth and all your clothes are vanished.
Well, naked Keanu Reeves. Naked the other guy. Yeah.
Alex Winter.
Well, people have already seen him naked. Didn't he do porn?
No, maybe daft.
No, he did some weird film where he had a head of a dog. And
Yeah,
then
he was a
Yeah, like
became a
porn.
producer,
director.
director or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
He does.
John Wick.
He does.
Neo.
Yeah. Alex Winter decided to go for directing instead and did a lot of weird art films and also
cool.
documentaries.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Let's check him out. But on that note, it's time to end the show.
Yes, it is.
So, it is a good night from the Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
A good night from the Xavier.
Good night.
And a good night from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us next week for more news of the week, more shenanigans, more fun, more Jackbox gaming, more tunes, and moreover, more Xavier, and potentially more Hedgie, and perhaps even more Echo.
Hey.
Who knows? But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night, night.
Night.